sometimes there are films where residents from the North Pole join the mortal world and they're really cheesy and corny and they don't work. Sometimes there are films like Help for the Holidays that take that concept and actually make it work. So much so that you kind of forget that one of the characters is actually one of Santa's elves. This is certainly the case with this film, originally released in 2012, directed by Bradford May, written by Bob Sáenz, and stars Summer Glau as our protagonist, Christine. We also have Eva La Rue as Sara and John Brotherton as Dave. Really brilliant concept that's not unique but pretty perfectly executed because it really blurs the boundaries between fantasy and reality. There is a family that's not really very Christmassy, despite the fact that everything they do is Christmas. The VanCamp family own a little shop that sells ornaments and decorations, and they're doing exceptionally well. Absolutely fantastic. But their children obviously get the brunt of that because they don't get to celebrate Christmas until the 24th when they put their tree up. Everything's gone crazy at home. They need a nanny, so Ali and Will end up being looked after by Christine. What they don't know, and certainly what the parents don't know, is that Christine has actually been sent by Santa Claus to be the children's nanny to help put the true spirit of Christmas back into that household. And I think that that's lovely. There are a lot of similar films where Santa's elves or even Santa Claus take the guise of nanny or somebody, a next door neighbor who comes into the children's lives and help them realize that they can bring Christmas back, and also mainly to help the parents realize that even though their business is doing well, they need to take a step back and spend the holidays with their actual children. I think it works really well. And what I particularly liked about it is how easy it is to forget that Christine is an elf. Because there are similar films where the nanny or the neighbor is one of Santa's elves, and they stick out like a sore thumb, and yet the parents don't question why this individual is quite quirky and they're just happy to leave them with the children. Christine has her oddities, but she clearly knows what the mortal realm is like and knows how to interact with the children without making the parents suspect that she is an elf. I don't know if elf would be their first suspicion, but for me it works really well as a character. Christine definitely was a refreshing change to the usual ones. Not that I have anything wrong with the films where the elves haven't got the slightest idea how to interact with humans in the mortal realm, but this one just works really well. It actually takes quite a serious turn for Christine. There's a romantic element in this for her, but ultimately it's about being there for the children when their parents are too busy at work, and trying to persuade the parents to see the true meaning of Christmas, and that it's not just all about how much money they can make in their Christmas shop. Really thoroughly enjoyed it. I thought the costumes were amazing. Christine has the most beautiful shoes. As soon as you see them, I think you will fall in love with them. It is a very festive film. With regards to the children, Ali and Will, I thought they were very likeable. They were very easy to get on with. Will is particularly adorable. I can't fault any of the characters. Steve Larkin as Santa, perfection, looks the part, sounds the part, definitely lives up to my expectations as a film-based Santa Claus. How the film concluded, I'm not going to say, but I will say that I felt satisfied. I felt like the time spent watching it was completely worthwhile. Would I change anything about it? I honestly don't think I would. There's nothing specific that I can pinpoint that I would change about Help for the Holidays. As far as Hallmark films go, it's pretty good fun.